Hey guys, I'm back out here in the garage today, in the shop again, and I want to. I got a couple of knives over there laying on that board over there where my phone is. I want to make a sheaths for these knives. And I'm going to attempt to make a sheaths out of that PVC pipe you see laying there. So we're going to do that. We're going to work on that today, and I'm going to bring you guys along for it. I made one for that green knife that I did, but this is a different knife that I did. This is almost like the same size as that green knife, but it's red, white, and blue. So we're going to make a sheath for this today. I made this one for my son, and he wanted the same knife, but he just wanted a different color handle on it. So that's why I made the red, white, and blue. I made this up from the resin that I've been pouring for my knife blades. That other knife you see laying over there, I got a video coming out on that one. I'm not going to really show you that one right now because I want you to see the video on it. But we're going to work on the smaller knife. Right now we're going to try to do the sheath for it, and then we'll do the other one later. So let's go ahead and get started on that, and then we'll bring you along for the better part of it, and then we'll go from there. So I cut the PVC. I don't know how many inches I cut it. I just cut it, just measured it out and cut it. Probably won't need all this, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than I made for the green knife. I didn't show you the one that I made for the green knife. But anyways, we're going to work on this. And what I do is I heat this up with my heating gun I have, and I flatten it. And then what I try to do is stick the knife up in there and then flatten it around the knife so it molds to the knife. And then we'll make all our cuts afterwards. So let's go ahead and get started on that, and then I'll show you where I'm at with it. This I use to squash it inside of here. What I'll do is I'll put this in here, and I'll force the heat up in there, and then I'll force the heat up inside of here, and once it gets soft and pliable, I can squash it in between there. So we're gonna work on that, and then we'll get back with you, and I'll show you what it looks like after I squash it. Once I get it soft enough, I'll put the board up in there, and then we'll block most of that heat from escaping, and then we'll get it hotter, and then squash it down. Well, this is not your regular PVC. It's almost, they call it a furniture grade PVC. It's a little bit softer and a little bit easier to work with than your regular PVC is. But it will get soft. Might take a while. Just bear with us, guys. This thing does get hot too. What you want to do is you want to hold it until it cools down, or you can put it in water and cool it down the same way. What I try to do is just hold some pressure on it until it gets pretty cool. And I wouldn't so much worry about the dirt and stuff you get on there, because we're going to grind it off anyways. This is a little bit longer than what I need it to be, so we're going to cut some of it off. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it after it cools down a little bit. Alright, I went ahead and dipped it in some water and cooled it down, so it's a little bit more manageable. It's not as hot as it was, but as you can see, it sticks in there pretty good like that. But I want to do, what I want to do is I'm going to cut the front of this down so it folds over, so it can slide in your pocket like that, and it'll flip over the front of your pocket. So it's going to take a little bit to get to that point. I hate it because this thing fits in there so perfectly now. It's just insane. So I may do something different. Wow. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys off and then I'll get back with you once I get it going. Okay guys, here's what I came up with. It fits in there pretty tight. Won't come out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. And we're going to try to get this camera straight first. I have this piece here that I'm going to put on the knife here. So when you put it in your pocket, it's just going to clip on your pocket. But what I have to do is I'm going to have to drill a couple small holes to get my screws started in there, and I'm going to super glue those in to make sure they don't come out. So I'm going to take a real small bit and drill the holes in the plastic. If the bit doesn't stop moving. I guess I had the chuck tight enough. I just wanted enough to get it so I can get the screw started. They'll thread their way in, hopefully. Hopefully they will. We're about to find out though. We're going to drop a little bit of glue on these. Like I said, just enough to hold it in there to keep it from coming apart. And I'll probably end up getting glue all over my fingers because I always do. Alright, we may have to file some of that screw off once we get it in there. Looks like it's going to be a little bit too big. That's alright, we can get that. Yeah, it's just a little bit up in, I don't know if you guys can see up in there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Up in there, see where the screws come through? We're just going to take a file and we'll file those down to where they're not scratching the blade up or anything. But this is what it looks like. And that piece will clip onto your pants. And I'll show you. Like this. And then the blade goes in there. Let's get this let's get a file and we'll file this down and we'll go from there. And I'll get back with you guys when I get it all finished. Alright guys, we got her done. Here's the finished sheath. Clips on your pocket, and you can just take it off, use it. Pretty neat. Out of the way and all good. So that's it for the sheath. Appreciate you guys coming along with me on that, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked it. It's a little short video, but I wanted to bring you along for it, because I didn't bring you along for the one for the green knife, so I brought you along for the red, white, blue. Still might have to take some of that still gonna have to sand some of that off. This is taking a part of my knife out. Alright, whatever, that's just talking. So we're done guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll get back with you on the next one.